cardinal fish, snail, pistol shrimp, fire, skunk, snow, storm, Da Vinci, royal grandma basslet. All right, morning everybody. It's a little bit of a smoky day. Let me pull you inside here. Fires are burning all up and down the west coast. We are on our way to Temecula. It's about an hour and a half drive to go visit Riptide creatures, but since we're out there, we're also gonna go visit a couple other aquarium stores. There's 3 out there, I think, so we're gonna check them out. The goal today is to get the IM Encore tank stocked with its first fish. I just finished all of the water testing and the parameters are fantastic, better than I could have hoped for. Fully cycled, did water changes yesterday. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get 1 or 2 small fish for each side of the tank, a shrimp for each side, and then probably a couple snails, and that's about it. But hopefully it'd be a fun little trip, and I will see you guys when we get there. Okay, we made it. So first up, we're at Deep Sea Creations. They said I could film inside, so that's fantastic. We need some sort of small fish for each side. So like 2 fish or up to 4 fish, depending on the size of the fish. Then we need a couple snails for each side. And then I wanna get like a colorful shrimp. So maybe one side like a blood red and the other side like a skunk. So let's go inside and let's see what they have. See what we got. So I need something small, super small. So that tiny little 6-line wrasse, he'd be good in there for a while, but really for a 10-gallon tank, that's not gonna cut it. Some tangs, a leopard wrasse, cool. Damsels could work. Lionfish, nope, that's not gonna work. But he sure is pretty. Diamond goby, also not gonna work. There's no way there's gonna be enough food for him in the substrate, you know? What do we got down here? Oh, gorgeous emperor angel. Woo! Oh, see, there he is right there. See that? See what I'm looking at here? He's just gonna give, I think on the red side, I think he'd be really good on the left side of the tank, which has the Hawaiian black and the purple rock. I think that color would blend well. More tangs. Ooh, zebra moray. Yeah, obviously not gonna work, but still cool. I also have a cleaner shrimp here. Maybe I should get both these. Maybe this is my cleaner shrimp spot, you know? Oh, look at this face. Oh my goodness. Kind of a cool little tank. We got rose bubble, pretty. So really cool store. Some snails, and then they also had a shrimp. So I think I'll pick up those 2 here, go get some lunch, and then we'll go to store number 2 in Temecula. So I was just gonna get 6 Astrea snails. You have to do any servicing today, or are you all
going on right now?
Oh, really?
They have a new series. It's free for XXL. So the total comes to, all right, $3.90 is your change.
Awesome.
All right.
Cool. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Deep Sea Creations, what did we get? Astrea snails, 6 of them, 4 Nacerius snails. There's some construction going on right there. It's very loud. You hear that? Then we got our Hawaiian banded cleaner shrimp. Alright guys, we made it. Stop number 2, Riptide. The reason we came to Temecula. So let's go in and take a peek. The goal here is to get some fish. Chromis is gonna get too big for that little tank. You know, some pajama cardinals, it's not a bad idea. Oh, I see it possible. Look at that. Bicolor pseudo. Look at that. That could be perfect. Yeah, that's like a perfect size. Look at that. Nice and small. Won't get that big. I mean, definitely a little bit on the aggressive side. Lawnmowers, no. Bigger fish. I could do a little damsel. Super simple, good beginner fish. Oh, the trigger. Obviously, they need a huge tank. Domino damsels, maybe. I'm seeing a little more color. Probably gonna get too big. Good beginner fish. Maybe I'll just go with them. Oh, look at the little guys. They need such a big tank though. Could go with the staghorn. I have these in my neighbor's tank. Staghorn. They get pretty big, so probably only get a couple. Lightning maroon. Okay, some things that are really good to ask when you go, if you're a beginner and you go to a brand new fish store, you want to know about their quarantine practices. What do they do when they get their fish in? This whole wall here is a fish only system. Now everything that comes in, here let me show you, everything that comes in gets dipped for an hour in methylene blue, and then they run copper on the system. It's hyposalinic, and then about once a week they run Prazipro for the flukes. Oh wow, you do have a little farm back here.
We're still building it, that's the
Oh,
thing.
this is great. So then what's your plans for back here? Just coral grow out?
So we do a lot of shows, except for this year we...
Little AIs? What sort of lighting do you run? Mainly just blues?
Oh,
Or?
I love the souls, man.
Yeah. Are these like at 100% running during the day or
No, I run them at 60.
60%? Ocean Revive lights. Are you gonna keep those? Really? You like those?
Yeah, they're actually really powerful.
What is it?
Neon goby.
A little neon goby and he'll go around?
They're
Okay.
non-stop moving.
What about cardinals? Is it gonna be too small? I mean, could you do a couple? How many would you put in there? Two?
Two.
Two?
Two's good.
What kind is this one?
Snowstorm.
Snowstorm. Okay, sweet. Okay, I think we got everything.
We thought about
This is
it,
the owner
we tried
back
to see who
here,
was interested
Yamil.
in it, but he didn't
Super
have
nice
it.
guy. Really helped me out. Okay, I'm done for the day. It is 2:54. Be home by 4:30 in time for dinner. I got a huge haul. I might stop at one more place, but I think I am fully stocked up. But I'm gonna put this seat down so I can get some of the air conditioning back here. It's a little bit warm today. So let's get this home. Let's get it drip acclimated so that I can show you guys everything and see how everybody looks. Into home, got home a little later than I thought. We'll go into my daughter's room, which is where the Innovative Marine Encore tanks are, and we'll hold up the bag and we'll look, and then we'll float the bag that best fits with the color scheme in the side. Hi. On this side, skunk. Oh my god, look at all the water in that bag. Okay, that's too much water because it's really full. He goes over here with the PJ Cardinals. These lights are turning off, so they should be off soon. So we got everything has been sitting in here. Temperature acclimating now for almost 50 minutes. So I think we're gonna be ready. So on the left side, here's what we got. We have the blood red fire shrimp, cleaner shrimp, the Royal Gamma, I don't know. The two PJ Cardinal fish. And down here we have the Rose Goby, I think it's called. And then I don't know what kind of pistol, but they were already paired up. On the right side, we have the Storm Clown. And he's gonna be paired up with this beautiful Da Vinci. I think their colors together are gonna be really pretty. So I'm gonna cut open the bags and start drip acclimating them. It's 2 days later. It's mostly good news with a few pieces of bad news, so let me turn you around, give you the update, but if you could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, that would be very helpful. On the left side, we ended up going with 2 pajama cardinal fish, and they're doing great. No concerns at all. They seem super healthy, which is fantastic. 2 Naceria snails that seem to be doing all right. And we went with 2, I think, Astrea snails, blood red fire shrimp, who seems to be scavenging when I feed. Underneath here, we have a rose goby and a pistol shrimp. I have not seen them for a couple days. I assume they're doing okay. So the left side of the tank over here, A-okay, 100%. The problems we're having are on the right side of the tank. And you might notice the color is slightly orangish, yellowish. That's because as soon as the clowns got home, the Da Vinci, the orange clown, the next morning had ick. It was very obviously ick. It wasn't Brooklinella. I couldn't tell if the storm clown had ick because he's white, so it's impossible to see white spots. Spots all over him, and kind of my nightmare because it seems to happen to me whenever I bring new fish home. And so what did I do? I treated the tank with Ruby Rally and Ruby Kick Ick. Some people swear by these products, some people hate these products. They've worked for me in the past, so I use them. Oh, one thing to mention, I've had some people complain that, Matthew, what are you doing? You're teaching people not to use quarantine tanks. And that's 100% incorrect, because these 2 tanks are quarantine tanks. What do I mean by that? I mean that because they're brand new builds and there's nothing else in there, they are each individual quarantine tanks. Because I don't use any sort of harsh medication in my quarantine tanks, these guys are quarantined on this side and these guys are quarantined on this side. So what does it mean? So far, no disease on this side. Fantastic. This side, there is disease. So since this is a quarantine tank, what does that mean? That means I treat this tank, and then this means that once the disease disappears, I will not be introducing any new livestock for 72 days, except maybe for some invertebrates. That way I can beat the ick cycle. The ick disappeared after the first day, but you can see on the mouth now, you see the mouth right there? There is a secondary bacterial infection. And because I don't want to screw up my biological filter on this side, I am treating him with Metroplex, but I'm combining the Metroplex with Focus and mixing it in with the fish food. That way, the Metroplex antibiotic does not just disperse through the whole tank and destroy the biological filter, but it will just be eaten. The biggest problem I found is the Da Vinci clown is not eating. And not eating, obviously, because he has an infection on his mouth, it's affecting him. So I don't have a lot of hope for the Da Vinci clown, but worst case scenario, at least the storm clown is also eating the antibiotics and also getting treated, so hopefully the storm will survive. There is also a goby in here. I have no idea at all where that goby is, so I'm assuming the goby might be dead. But I don't know, maybe the goby's not. Sometimes you think something's dead and it's not. I have been testing these tanks, and I tested yesterday, and both tanks had slightly higher ammonia levels, which was to be expected. So I added some Microbacter 7 to both sides, and I'm just gonna be testing every single day to make sure the ammonia doesn't get out of hand. If the ammonia does get above like 0.5, I will just do a quick water change, 50%. I have water standing by. Yeah, I mean, overall, some good, some bad. Let me turn you around real quick.
What is up, beautiful fish lovers and my first fish tank? I just wanted to show you what's going on with my version of the aquarium. So as you can see here, nothing's going on the saltwater side. Actually, it's still fresh and it's holding a bunch of plants. I'm in the process of aquascaping this thing, and I've kind of gone with a cool winding sand river with some rocks in the background, kind of emphasizing larger aspects up front, smaller in the back to get depth of field. And I also have this tree here. It's a bonsai tree with Anubis planted on the top. And if you want to see more about this, how I aquascaped it, check out my channel. There'll be a new video dropping Saturday at noon.
Well, that's it for episode 3 of the Innovative Marine Encore build list. We have one more to go, and what's it gonna be? We're gonna add a whole bunch of corals to this tank. So stick around, probably come out in a couple weeks. We'll see you then, everybody. Happy reefing.